Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me again. I'm going to start off this video series with letting you know a little bit about what was in my head, what helped me start making the decisions to make the changes that were necessary in my life to help me lose 42 pounds as a 56-year-old postmenopausal female. I am a nurse with 19 years of experience, both in the hospital arena and out in the primary care ambulatory medicine clinics. So I come by this with a lot of experience. I also have previous degrees back in the dark ages in cell biology and biochemistry. So I kind of come at this with a lot of knowledge. Before we begin, I need to read a disclaimer to you, and it will be read to you at every video. So just bear with me. Here we go, and I'm reading it off the paper. The information provided in this content is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended as medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. While the content is created by a registered nurse and is based on clinical knowledge and experience, it should not be used as a substitute for professional medical advice from a licensed physician or other qualified healthcare provider. Yeah, I'm reading it, see? Reading it. Always seek the guidance of your healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding medical diagnoses, conditions, symptoms, or medications. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay seeking care because of something you have read, heard, or viewed here or anywhere else. Anywhere else. Do your own research. Individual health needs and responses to treatment may vary widely. What may be appropriate for one person may not be appropriate for another. This content does not establish a nursing relationship between us and does not replace individualized medical care. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, please call 911 or seek medical advice or attention immediately. By using this content, you acknowledge and agree that the creator assumes no responsibility or liability for any of the outcomes related to the use or misuse of the information provided. That's done, thank God, right? So yeah, I was on a path of being very unhappy, overweight, menopausal, full of pain, inflammation, bloating, all the fun things that come with menopause, like including the hot flashes and all those things. But what really bothered me the most was my body image and the fact that I couldn't lose the weight. I couldn't, no matter what I did, I would run, try, hurt myself. I started doing the HIIT, the high intensity interval training. Didn't work because I hurt myself. A lot of things hurt when you reach my age. But I was cruising on YouTube and I saw this video about the carnivore diet. And I thought, oh, is this just BS? Is it too good to be true? I mean, who knows, right? You have to take everything with a grain of salt. So I watched it and it came in with a lot of good science. And I was like, okay, well, let me keep looking. I am not affiliated with that author or any other person that I mention or a company that I mention within these videos yet. Dr. Gundry, MD, Dr. Eric Berg, Formula app, Keto app. If y'all want me to work with you, hit me up because I'm available. Anyway, so, I started looking into that video and the science made a lot of good sense. I'm using notes. Yes, see notes. Yeah, I use a lot of notes. Looked into it. The carnivore diet can help eliminate inflammation. It can help with the weight loss because you're basically taking away all the carbs that you rely on for love and joy in your life and substitute them with different loves and joys. Yes, you are going to find ways to make yourself happy with food again, but it's just not going to be the way you think it is. And then maybe a week later, I stumbled upon an app called Formula, and it was half price for 3 months. I said, oh, hell yeah, it's serendipity. Bought it, used the carnivore video as a guide, also using Dr. Gundry, MD, because I use a lot of his products. Again, not sponsored. And I said, you know what? This is making a whole lot of sense to me. Let's give it a shot. Some other things that helped me make the decision were the fact that my husband's in Japan and I don't have to cook. I didn't cook before. He cooked, but I didn't have to force him to stick with my diet when I wanted to meet my goals, so it was easier. I also have a lot of GI issues related to gluten, sugar, fat, all kinds of stuff. So I knew I needed to really make some lifestyle changes to make this work. So I did. I started the carnivore diet. I downloaded the app. I started setting all the macros. And then I looked in my fridge and I said, you know what? I'm not ready to do this yet. My fridge was full of all the things I love. Fat, sugar, unhealthy things, carbs. So I knew I needed to work on the fridge. So I did, but that's for the next video. And we might even go into my fridge. Ew. I might let you see my fridge. I might not. I don't know yet. We'll see. But anyway, hopefully this is a bit of a trigger for you, and it becomes the trigger for you to start this process. I really do believe you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And it's not going to be easy. It's hard work. But I know that with the right information and the right motivation, you can do this, okay? So let me help you, and we'll do it together. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Help the channel grow so that I can help you grow in your knowledge, okay? So have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.